Good morning, Sam. It's Chris Davis here with Places in Maine, partnered with Alex Hoyt, and I'm just about to walk through Grasmere, this beautiful greenhouse. Just wanted to show you a little bit. We are at kind of a key intersection here. Forest Ave is a really, busy thoroughfare right there, which means a couple things. One, you do have a lot of traffic, but you also have walkability. There's coffee right there. USM, a great university, is right there. And then right back here on the other side of these houses, you have Back Cove, which is an incredible walking trail. So, just wanted to give you the layout that we are just like right on a busy corner. You can hear some cars in the background. But enough about this. Where you're gonna spend a lot of time is inside. Let's go check it out. Okay, so just to show you kind of the other direction, there's a little cul-de-sac right here. That's Deerfield. And you can see from here like little peaks of the water. But beautiful curb appeal. I'll zoom out. Some really nice, easy to maintain grounds. You do have the one-car garage. We'll get to that after. But just want to take you in. So you have this nice covered porch, and as you may or may not know, in Maine, to have a place in the winter where you can store your boots to keep the salt and the snow out of your main living area is super helpful. Now there is a cat, so I'm going to be careful of that. Cats do make me nervous. Now, once inside, I think you definitely forget about the busyness of the streets. And they have seriously done an incredible job maintaining this home and staging this home. The weather outside is, we're expecting a big thunderstorm. So I do think this house is surrounded by trees, so it's not the brightest day, but it maybe just is also a sign of the daylight. So you have these old steam radiators. The windows all look like vinyl replacements, which is great. The trim's in great condition. And then just the hardwood floor is consistent. It was refinished at some point. There's a wallpaper here. So nice open kitchen over into the dining room. See a nice Bosch gas range with the ventilation. I believe it's quartz countertops, and a nice bar area, nice little pantry. I'm just gonna take, while we're here, you outside, beautiful slider with a screen. You have this nice trellis above you, and then there are two steps down. The deck feels very well maintained, maybe freshly painted. This is where you can again see kind of like a main intersection right there. Cars do go a little quick behind this fence. Solo stove. Neighbor's shed looks like it's hurting a little bit. And as I look at the siding, it looks like it's been maintained well. It's been painted recently. And I'll check this part out after, but great little garden area. This is fun, feels very urban to me. It's where you keep your trash and your hose and maybe lock up some bikes at night. Definitely feel like a bit of an escape back here. Looks like this screen door needs to be fixed. Okay, we'll head back in. So, seating area, dining area, renovated kitchen. Great storage opportunities. Beautiful cabinetry with it's got the slow stop, which is great. Nice sink overlooking the backyard. Dishwasher. Floors are a little creaky. I love having these for the trash. So probably when the house was built, they had a cook stove. Would have gone right there. All right, just to keep the file small, I'm gonna stop here and then we'll go to the basement. All right, coming down into the basement, there's 5 steps down to street level, which is where you can get out to the garage. A little bit of, I'm 6 feet tall. I have to duck a little bit just to get down, but then once I'm down, there's plenty of headroom. So it looks like they've been using a mudroom down here, which is great. Now in Maine, we love to see spray foam. It's awesome. And we love to see updated basement windows, both for safety, but also efficiency. Looks like they have an electrical heater. Oh, actually a gas heater right there. It's unplugged, probably for the season. Workshop space. Feels dry. There is if you needed a sump pump, there's a hole here, and there's the sewer outlet right there. So this window was not updated. And here's the boiler, and this is running off of natural gas, so that's providing the heat both for the showers and sinks, as well as those radiators that I mentioned. You do have laundry down here. Oh, I'm sorry, now that I look over here, I believe this is a hot water, on-demand hot water heater too. That's gas powered. Electrical panels fully maxed out. It's a 100 amp service. So if you were ever to add heat pumps, you'd have to get more. But the wiring looks really good. Plumbing wise looks great. We do have a little cast iron. We also have PVC throughout. Doesn't smell. Something you always think about in a basement. They do have a dehumidifier, which is always recommended in Maine. That window was not replaced. But yeah, all in all, I'm very impressed with the basement given the age of the home. No red flags down here for me. I do like having this access. Now I'm gonna head out to the garage, which I hope is open. It is not. Oh, there's a car in there. All right, so I'll come back with the keys. And then we're gonna head upstairs. Oh, nice little half bath right here. Excellent, great position, beautifully styled. It's got that nice window into the hallway just for extra light. Okay, now we'll head up to the second floor. Ceiling height here is awesome. So here's the full bath. Great floor tile. Vanity. Hey! Shower with the tile going all the way. Tub. Nice fixtures. Looks like they have ventilation. The window is open. There's a nice breeze. And there's a litter box for the cat. Fun octopuses. Okay, so just a point of reference, stairs. We'll start here in this room. Hardwood floor up here is in really great shape. Here's one bedroom. Again, just to give you views out the window and out into the backyard. And there's a closet in here. Now I do see air vents, so they do have heat pumps vented, or rather ductless, which is great. And they have these really nice thermostats. So take away my earlier comment from the basement. There is wonderful air conditioning up here. So every room so far has a closet. Here's the view out this way. And out that way. And then the fourth bedroom. Very cute. Again, love how all the windows are done. The paint is all incredible. Very, very well maintained. Now we'll go out to the garage. Now we're gonna head out to the garage. So it was an automatic door. This is an Audi Q5 in here. There is electricity, obviously, with the door, and just a good amount of storage. And then we can look at the side yard here. So really cool border gardens going all the way around. I'll zoom out a little bit, and some raised beds right here. The roof on the house looks better, like an architectural shingle, a 3-tab on the garage. Garages don't need to be replaced as often because you don't have heat in them, so there's less of that hot cold going on, but overall it looks really good. Just give you one more view out here. My thoughts on this house: everything is done inside. I think it's nearly perfect. I don't know much about your living situation, but in terms of the space, it feels manageable. I love the backyard. I think if you're used to urban environments, all of this may not be that big of a deal. And in fact, if you just turn the perspective and think this way, I think you're gonna have a very tight-knit, fun, walkable community that loves to hit the sidewalks and walk out to Baxter Boulevard, which is such a key component here in Portland. This one has offers due on Sunday. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, need me to come back to look at anything, don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you so much for working with us.